Welcome to CBSE Class 8 Science. Chemical Effects of Electric Current. Presented by Anand Mohandas.
Hey buddy. What happened to you?
I'm wearing an insulator.
What? Why wearing an insulator?
I'm afraid of electric shock. I touched an electric wire and I got a shock. So to protect me, I'm wearing insulator. I can show you the circuit where the electric current was flowing.
Really? Let's see that. Change that spacesuit. You just need rubber gloves as insulator.
This electric circuit contains a power source, battery, wires, and a resistor, light bulb. In a circuit, electrons flow from the battery, through the wires, and into the light bulb. When the bulb receives enough of these electrons, it will light up.
How did you get this shock?
I touched that conductor wire where the electric current was flowing. A conductor, or electrical conductor, is a substance or material that allows electricity to flow through it. In a conductor, electrical charge carriers, usually electrons or ions, move easily from atom to atom when voltage is applied.
A conductor, or electrical conductor, is a substance or material that allows electricity to flow through it. Example, metals like copper. Insulator, bad conductors. Don't allow the free flow of an electrical current through it.
There are good conductors and bad conductors also.
Electric circuit. A closed loop path which a current takes is an electrical circuit. When the trail of the circuit is closed, the current flows through it, but when there's an opportunity within the path, switch is open, then, the circuit is open and current does not flow. Source of electrical energy. The source of electrical energy is the first source that allows electrons to move freely in an electric circuit. Here it is a battery. The battery consists of two terminals which are positive terminal and negative terminal. Two terminals are required for the charge to flow from one end to another. The device in the electric circuit. A device responds to the current accordingly. A device can be any object which is operated through a wall socket and used with electricity. Laptops, desktops, smartphones, etc. are all devices. Resistance of electricity. Resistance is the third component that every circuit has. Here bulb is the resistance. The reason a light bulb glows is that electricity is forced through tungsten, which is a resistor. The energy is released as light and heat.
Where else we use this electric current?
Electricity is used everywhere. Even in chemical reactions. The chemical reaction that takes place in a conducting solution after passing an electric current through it is called the chemical effect of electric current.
Oh, I see gas bubbles at those metal plates.
That's hydrogen and oxygen gases. Water, H2O, is converted to those gases H2 and O2, using current. This process is also called electrolysis. A conductor, when immersed during a solution with its end connected to the terminals of a battery, thereby completing a circuit, is named an electrode. So those metal plates are electrodes. There are usually two electrodes, cathode, negative, and anode, positive. An electrolyte is a solution in which the electrodes are submerged. They dissociate on the passage of electric current. The electrodes, electrolyte, and therefore the battery together form the electrochemical or electrolytic cell. Electroplating involves passing an electric current through a solution called an electrolyte. This is done by dipping two terminals called electrodes into the electrolyte and connecting them into a circuit with a battery or other power supply. When the electricity flows through the circuit they make, the electrolyte splits up and some of the metal atoms it contains are deposited in a thin layer on top of one of the electrodes. It becomes electroplated. All kinds of metals can be plated in this way, including gold, silver, tin, zinc, copper, cadmium, chromium, nickel, platinum, and lead. Electroplating of copper. As copper sulfate is an electrolyte, it splits into copper plus, cation, and SO4-, anion, ions, and move freely in the solution. The brass electrode becomes negatively charged and attracts positively charged copper ions from the solution, which cling to it and form an outer coating of copper plate.